here, behind this black curtain, we have 400 books that were ordered by you. So what happened was, is we were lucky enough to get enough money from the school division for every student at W.C. Miller to purchase a book of their choosing, add it to our library. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to celebrate this momentous occasion by doing a pull down the curtain and reveal the books. To add to our library as a legacy and a support for reading. So, Mr. Payson.
So, thanks for being a part of this. I know I dragged you here from my class, but I'm sure you don't mind on a Friday. And so, yeah, it's wonderful to have this kind of installment of books into our library. It just reminds us so much of the importance of literacy and of reading. And all of you, I think, in most cases anyway, were able to pick a book for the library, sometimes maybe even more than one, or even a series, which is even better, right, to get more books into the library. So what we'd like to do is ask a few people to say a few things perhaps about the book that they chose for the library. We pulled some of them off the shelf and spoke to a few students to see if we could offer a few thoughts about why they chose the book and so on. So. Hi Jasmine, thanks for speaking to us about the book that you chose. So for the Leave a Legacy project, the book you chose is called Wild, yeah, by Cheryl Strayed. So what led you to pick this book?
I saw the movie and I read an article on it, so I went with the book.
You thought you'd compare the movie to the book now, or book to the movie?
Yeah.
Nice.
Books
Sure, yeah. So what are you looking forward to in this book especially?
Well, she walks across the desert when her mom dies, so I don't know. I just think the entire thing, it's pretty like in her head. You just get to hear her thoughts and stuff.
Question. Do you like to read a fair bit, and what is it about reading that you find a positive thing for you?
I love reading.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's like she said, it's an escape, but it's also like tons of fun to be someone else for a little while. It can take you anywhere, really.
Thank you very much. Give our hands here. So Evan Wolgeman, thanks for joining us. You've selected a book for our Leave a Legacy project for the library, which unfortunately has not yet come into the library. It will arrive. Can you tell us about well, first of all, the title of the book and what it's about?
It's the Necronomicon, and it's a collection of short stories by H.P. Lovecraft. And I really liked it because he does a really good job of describing just odd and strange things. So.
Genre-wise, is this sci-fi fantasy?
This is gothic fantasy or horror.
Okay, and you like to read a fair bit of that kind of stuff?
Yeah, it's good.
Hi Megan, welcome here. Show us the cover of that book. Delightful. Great cover, Harry Potter, The Creature Vault. So this book, can you tell us just a bit about this book and what led you to choose it otherwise, aside from the pictures?
Well, in the movies it doesn't really describe like the characters very much, and this is like obviously about the characters, so you can like look more in depth about what the characters do and like about them and stuff.
All right. Well, can we see the cover of your book? Hold it up for the camera there so we can have a good look. The book is called Wave by Eric Walters. So I'm not familiar with this author. Is this somebody that you've read before?
No, I read this book in grade 7 and I really liked it, and I've read it a couple times since then.
Okay, right. So you thought you maybe add it to our library. You think other people in our school would like to read this? Can you tell us a bit about the plot or the characters?
Well, it's about a tsunami that happened in Thailand, and then a girl and her brother and her parents, they were in a hotel, and they were on a beach when it happened, but the girl was in her hotel room, and then so when it hit, her family was washed away to sea, I guess, and so she was looking for about 2 years to try to look for them, and she only found her brother 2 years later, but her parents, they never found him. And so it's full of different things. I mean, it's not a dull moment. There's always something.
So it's a novel, it's fiction, but it's very much based on real events in that sense? Yeah, thank you. Excellent. Well, there's a great recommendation for somebody else. Thanks for talking to us, Nancy. That's great. So, in your mind, what's the benefit of being able to have a deposit of books like this?
Well, I think it's great to get kids reading and get them exploring new worlds through that lens, so to speak. I think that they can learn a lot about history if they pick fantasy books and science fiction. And I think that in that way it serves my best interest too.
Nice. I'm curious. I want to ask you another teacher to teacher kind of question. We read so much stuff online nowadays, off of the screen, and I'm a little bit curious about the future of libraries and where all that's going. Right. Here we got physical books on the shelf. Does this matter? Is there something positive about this, or does it, is it just sort of actually a waste of money because we've got stuff online we can access anytime we want?
The stuff you have online is as a history teacher, I'd say the stuff you have online is more, it gives you details. It doesn't give you the story. And that's why we need this. This is for the story. And the story is important in history. You gotta know the story, and that's what you get out of the book.
So we're not just decorating. So what is it for you if a book does catch your imagination and you can stay with it for a while? What does it do for you?
I don't know, I think I like to picture things instead of like watching them on a screen, because then it's given to you. That's how you have to look at it. You have no other options.
What led you to pick this book, Dakota?
Well, I'm more into like supernatural kind of books and horror. So when I found this book, I just wanted to read it.
Yeah.
Which is why I led me to choose this book.
So the title of the book is, again?
Hollow City.
Right, second in the Miss Peregrine's, that series, The Journey with Children. Have you read others of these, or no?
No.
No, okay.
What I've seen with the reviews, it's mostly based upon real events.